This African shampoo is very hydrating. Look at how defined my curls looked from using it, and it really made my hair soft. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make it yourself, and it is very cost effective, and it will also give your hair all the nutrients that you need. It will help you with retaining your length, growing your hair to be strong, healthy, and also look very dark, because I like when my hair is looking dark. I know when it's looking sunny and brownish. I don't like it. We used to call it isi na chanwang. So I like when my hair is looking dark. So using this shampoo helps me to assure me of that. Now, to make this, I'm going to be using some oils. I have this one that I made by myself, and I'm also going to be using coconut oil and olive oil. While coconut oil might be very bad for your face, it is really good for your hair. I also added this oil that I made to help to increase the growth of my hair and reduce my hair from cutting. So I added it there. Now, after you've mixed all this oil, you're going to go in with rosemary, which I used for this. Rosemary also helps with increasing the length of your hair, making your hair fuller. I also use cloves, which is really good for dandruff, help to grow your hair. I have this ground one, and I just showed you how it looks like in the sea, like when it's not grinded. So I use this ground one and also put it in this oil, because we're going to be infusing all these herbs inside this oil that we are using. If you already have an oil, maybe like rosemary oil, clove oil that is already properly infused, you can just use that. I also added black seeds. Black seeds also help to darken your hair, help you with dandruff. I increased the oil a little bit because it was looking like the herbs were like thicker than the oil, and I did this double boiler method. This double boiler method helps you to get all the nutrients from the herbs that you've added without destroying them when you're doing the frying method. No, so you do this method. I also went ahead to infuse my flaxseed, because we're going to be needing flax seeds for this. Flax seeds helps to refine your coils, hydrate your hair, strengthen your hair, and also grow them, because the best part about growing your hair is actually length retention, and this is what you need in the products that you're using. So I added water to this, hot water to this. Normally I would cook this, but I just added hot water and I let it sit for like 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours. Like the time that you have to spare, just allow it to stay there, and it will congeal and it will turn to a gel that you can even use for your hair. Now, the soap you're going to be using is the Dudu Ocean soap. If you have the normal African black soap, you can use that. But since this soap is already very good for my hair, the thing is just for me to infuse it with more nutrients, more oils, and more products that I actually like on my hair. And most of them are natural products. So I'm going to cut them into small chunks so I can easily dissolve it. So after cutting them, you're going to get a bowl and you're going to add everything together, because this is where you're going to be adding your hot water in it. You can decide to measure this hot water, but this is a DIY. I am not going to sell this. This is something that I'm going to use on myself. So I boiled it and put enough water that it will not be too runny but not too thick, just enough for it to be a shampoo that will wash my hair. So you're going to cover this and allow it to sit for a while so that all the soap just properly dissolves inside. So I covered it and allowed it to stay there. Now we still have the oil and the herbs which you left on the fire for like 15 to 20 minutes to just simmer there. Now it's time for you to get out the oil and remove these whole particles, because you cannot be washing your hair and you have rosemary and cloves and everything inside. So you're going to get a hanky or a silk, anyone that you have. You can also use this hair net that you wear before you wear your wig to remove this, but I always use my hanky to do it. Make sure you press out everything. Every single thing should be out there. This is going to be very nutritious for your hair. Now I'm going to properly dissolve all these things, because I don't want the soap particles to still be there. Take your time to properly dissolve it. That's what you need to do. Now we're going to start mixing in everything that we've brought out. This particular one, you can see the way it's very thick, packed with a lot of herbs and nutrients that your hair needs to grow healthy and strong. Not when your hair is growing it will now be breaking. No. So you're going to add everything here. I also went ahead to add honey, because honey is really good for your hair too. So we really want this African shampoo not to be stripping. Like, it's going to wash your hair, but it cannot strip your hair of the nature. Are you seeing how dry this flax gel is? That's how you want it. So we want this shampoo to be something that washes your hair, but it does not strip your hair of all the nutrients that you want. I also added more oils that I wanted, like olive oil. I also added the oil that I made before that I used to grow my front hair and some parts of my hair. added everything inside here. Just pack it, but not too much oil that it will not now be foaming. You don't want that. Now, whatever container that you choose, I just washed out an old container that I have, and I started pouring it inside, and I got a lot of products. Like, this shampoo is so affordable, and I know that I'm going to use it for a long time. So I just poured everything in there, like to the two containers that I had. So here's a tip: if you decide to make this on your own, this is a DIY, yes, but there's just some things that you need to be very careful of doing. While we're adding the water that we're adding in this and the oils, you need to be careful that the water you're adding or the oils you're adding does not overshadow the soap itself, because you still need this to foam. Because there are times that you pack oil inside, and when you're using it to wash your hair, it's almost as if you're just pouring oil on your hair, and it is not washing your hair. Because yes, we don't want it to strip out the natural oils that we have in our hair and all that, but you still don't want it to not be like a soap. Like, you need it to foam. Look how this one is foaming, like it's foaming really well, and that's what you want for your hair. So while it's washing your hair, your curls are also defining, and your hair is still going to be healthy. Now, for me to wash my hair, this is also another thing. I always make sure I put my hair in like 4 parts. I can do a twist, I can do a mini braid, anything, just to make sure that I'm now getting the roots of my hair. Do you see how this little quantity is going a very long way? That's how you want your shampoo to be. And I made this by myself, so I don't know, will you be trying this, or have you tried it before? If you've not, please do. It's not expensive, and you will get all the nutrients and everything, and it will last you for a long time. So look how dark my hair is looking from using this, and how shiny it is from using this. So I don't know, maybe you should try it. Me, I liked it a lot. Like, I liked it a lot. And look how clean it is. So it's not that it's not cleaning my scalp. My scalp is clean, but I always make sure I wash my hair 2 times. So I'll see you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Okay, bye.